7. Symptoms of food poisoning. Food poisoning is an illness caused by eating contaminated food. Food poisoning occurs when you consume foods contaminated with bacteria, viruses, or parasites. Symptoms of food poisoning can vary depending on the source of the infection. The length of time it takes for symptoms to appear also depends on the source of the infection, but it can range from as little as 1 hour to as long as 28 days. Number 1. Abdominal pain. Abdominal pain is pain that occurs between the chest and pelvic regions. Abdominal pain can be crampy, achy, dull, intermittent or sharp. Abdominal pain is a symptom of food poisoning. Viral, bacterial, or parasitic infections that affect the stomach and intestines may also cause significant abdominal pain. Number 2. Anorexia. Anorexia is a general loss of appetite or a loss of interest in food. During your food poisoning period, you may lose of interest in food. Number 3. Diarrhea. Diarrhea is an increase in the frequency of bowel movements or a decrease in the form of stool. Absolute diarrhea is having more bowel movements than normal. If you have food poisoning, then you may face diarrhea problem. The most common cause of acute diarrhea is infection, viral, bacterial, and parasitic. Bacterial also can cause acute food poisoning. Number 4. Nausea and vomiting. Nausea and vomiting are symptoms of an underlying illness and due to a not a specific disease. Nausea is the sensation that the stomach wants to empty itself, while vomiting or throwing up is the active forcible emptying of the stomach. Food poisoning may cause significant vomiting, and the most common cause is a toxin released by the bacteria Staphylococcus aureus. Symptoms of food poisoning begin within a couple hours of eating contaminated or poorly prepared food. Number 5. Mild fever. A fever is a natural defense mechanism, usually triggered by infection. A fever is usually a sign that your immune system is busy fighting an infection or other illness. Due to food poisoning, you may have mild fever. Number 6. Weakness. Asthenia, also known as weakness, is the feeling of body fatigue or tiredness. If you have food poisoning, that means your body fighting with bacteria and then make you weak. Number 7. Dehydration. Water is a critical element of the body, and keeping the body adequately hydrated is a must to allow the body to function. Dehydration occurs when the amount of water leaving the body is greater than the amount being taken in. While having food poisoning, you may have diarrhea, vomiting, sweat, cause its common symptom of food poisoning. And, those symptoms cause a fluid loss and make dehydration. Food poisoning is especially serious and potentially life-threatening for young children, pregnant women and their fetuses, older adults, and people with weakened immune systems. So, if you have those symptoms, you should consult with your doctor immediately.